we're gonna get into the tea. But first,
Chérie, j'ai nous matin.
well, hello there. Welcome back. First of all, stop what you're doing. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and let's get into this chit chat. Get ready with me. Well, hello there. Today I woke up and I was like, it's time. It's time. It's time. Let's chit chat a little bit. So we're gonna do a chit chat. Get ready with me. I'm gonna do my makeup. I have like a whole new, basically, like makeup routine. My makeup has changed within these past 6-7 months. So to prime my face, I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Primer. I could use the Milk Primer, but I still haven't figured out the best way to use that. How is everyone doing? How is everyone? And when I say how is everyone, I mean honestly, how is everyone doing? The last time I seen you guys was May 2020. But to think that it's been that long is kind of crazy to me, because it feels like it was just yesterday that I was doing this. But a lot has happened within these past 6-7 months. A lot has happened, a lot has changed, a lot has evolved. With so much growth and so much change, I felt like through this transition, I do not want to come back on here as the same exact person. Like, with life comes growth. So if there's growth, why am I still going to be doing the same exact thing that I have been doing? So I've really been trying to like think of ways to switch it up, think of ways to make this a little bit more intentional, make this a little bit more purposeful. I'm going to color correct, but I'm going to color correct using a concealer that I have not used before. This is the Kevyn Skin Enhancer. This is the Kevyn Skin Enhancer, and I basically bought this because I want to enhance my makeup kit. So since I'm talking about my makeup kit, I guess we could just start there. This is in the color SX14. I've heard really good reviews about this, but being that, first of all, this little concealer here, let me just say, this little thing right here is about $48. And when it comes to things in my kit, if I don't know how to use it myself, I want to learn how to use it on myself before I apply it to my clients, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to take a little bit with this. I know that this, oh, this is, okay. I'm just going, this is actually a little bit darker than my skin tone. But again, I'm using this to color correct. So being that I'm talking about makeup and my makeup kit, one thing about myself that I have learned is that I feel like I've been taking my gift for granted. Let me explain. This is some transparent stuff here. This is some real stuff here. So if you can't handle the real, you can exit stage, right, left, whichever way you're looking right now. If you personally know me, you know that makeup is something that I have a love for. Like, I love makeup. I love all things beauty. I love all things beauty, period. And when I was in college, I stumbled upon this gift that God has granted me. And that's when I started playing in makeup. And being that, I'm color correcting the sides of my lips too, because you know around this area it can be a little dark. So being that I've gotten into makeup, you know, started practicing on my friends, started doing makeup in the kitchen. If people needed makeup, you know, they would get in contact with me, things of that nature. But I'm not sure what occurred. Like, I would post here and there about my makeup, but then one day I just stopped. I don't know, I just stopped. Came COVID, especially with COVID, like no one was really doing makeup like that. Like when we shut down, no one was really doing makeup like that, and neither did I. Like I would have clients, you know, still hit me up, clients still, you know, get in contact with me for makeup. And this is even like after COVID, well, we're not really post COVID, but you know, after we opened back up, you know, people were still reaching out to me in regards to, you know, makeup inquiries, whether it was for themselves, weddings and things like that. And I was like, okay, hold up. What is you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, sis? I'm taking the Lancome Tinte Idole foundation. This is my new bae. I mean, she ain't been, but this is my bae. And I'm in the color, what color is this? I think 500 Suede W. So with people still trying to get in contact with me, I was like, nah, you sleep. It's time for us to wake up. It's time for us to wake up, sis. How is it that you're still getting in contact and being reached out for a gift that you're not even using? Hence as to why I say I felt like I was wasting my talent, being that I'm not showcasing my work. I'm not, and this is me checking myself, and maybe this could be a story for somebody else, because sometimes you have these goals and then you get so discouraged, or you feel like things aren't happening the way you envisioned, you know what I'm saying? And you just like come to like a stop. I had to wake up one day and be like, girl, you can't stop. This is a sign. Like, do something about it. So I decided to invest in myself. Last year, I must say in 2020, I invested a lot of money in myself. I know people hear people say invest in yourself, and people might question, what do you mean by investing in yourself? Investing in yourself meaning putting money towards something that will benefit you in the long run. Okay? Example, I took a makeup class with a celebrity makeup artist. I invested in myself then. That was a phenomenon within itself. I invested in therapy. Listen, therapy is real. Therapy is necessary. I invested in myself in that way. And some people might see therapies as a shrink. They might see therapy as like a joke, but it's not. It's not. I know this looks mad dark right now, but we're gonna get it together. The way I've been liking my face to look is very skin-like, very natural, soft skin-like. So I've really been trying to work on that, and I'm learning the best way to apply it, because I don't want to look like somebody different. I just want to enhance my beauty. Shout out to God. And you already know what makeup brushes I'm using for this foundation. Shop She's Royalty for the Royal Brush Set. You can go shopping on www.shesroyalty.net. Click shop and you'll find all of the products that I have to enhance your makeup application. Going through this transition, I've learned what I've done in the past and what I want to do, what I want to do differently, so that this can bear the fruit that I've been watering for this long, if that makes sense. I'm taking the black Opal foundation stick, and this is in the color Ebony Brown, and I'm going to use this to contour. So with that being said, I've also invested in therapy. Some people are probably like, girl, therapy, what you need therapy for? Hello, I needed therapy for a lot. Shout out to my friends. Shout out to my support systems that really just brought me to this point, because last year there was a point in time where I literally was losing myself. And when I say losing myself, truly losing myself, I was losing my happiness, especially when it comes to quarantine. You know that we spent a lot of time at home, and being that we spent a lot of time at home, you know that, girl, when you have all that time on your hands, what are you doing? You're thinking. Literally thinking. I was literally just thinking about everything and anything. Being that I was approaching one more decade in the 20s. This looks so much harsher on camera. I don't know why. but I guess. I just wasn't happy with myself. There were a lot of things that I wanted to, a lot of childhood trauma too, that I wanted to like heal through, work through. And we all have that. We all have a story. We all have moments where, you know, we're not okay. And it's okay to not be okay. That's one thing that I'm still learning, because child, I still be trying to be like a little superhero and I'm not. I still be trying to be like a little superhero, but I have to realize, like, girl, you are human too, just like everybody else. So last year I decided to start therapy, and a lot has changed since then. I'm falling in love with myself. I'm learning more about myself. I'm learning more about my values. I'm learning more about what changes I want to make in my life so that I could break these generational curses, so that my future children don't have to go through these, you know, certain issues. With social media, it's great, but sometimes it could be so subconsciously toxic. Like, you're looking at, you know, people's posts, then you subconsciously just start, you know, comparing yourself to someone else's life. And that is very damaging. It's very damaging to yourself. It's very damaging to your mental. It's very damaging to so much. And it's like, when you don't see the life that you want, that you imagine for yourself at a certain age, you kind of come to a point where it's just like, damn, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna fix this? What am I gonna do to change this? I'm contouring my nose using the same product. I realized that I was depressed and I didn't even know it. These mental issues are real. These mental things are real. We talk about mental health, but I don't think we talk about mental health. There's awareness when it comes to it, but what work are we putting in to make sure that we combat these mental health issues? There's still things that I'm working on. I'm pretty sure there's people out there that are battling depression right now. I'm pretty sure there's people out there that are still battling anxiety. There's people out there that are battling mental diseases that they're just trying to fight through. And the purpose is to show you guys that despite social media, despite Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever the case may be, people go through some real life situations that they need to take a step back, regroup before they come back, if that makes sense. And that's what I have to do. It's literally what I have to do. I'm back. Am I 100% better? No, it's still a work in progress. There's a lot. Everything in life is a work in progress, realistically. Everything in life is a work in progress. No one's perfect. I know that unfortunately with social media, it seems like things are perfect, but in all reality, it's not. I have to find my sense of perfect, my sense of peace, my sense of passion. What keeps me here? What keeps me grounded? What keeps you grounded? What keeps you going? What is it that you're fighting for? What is it that you're working for? I have to take a step back, y'all. I really had to take a step back because I was not okay. All right, now I'm going to add a lighter color of concealer, and I'm gonna go in with the Kevyn Aucyon again, but this is in the color SX11. This skin enhancer is so smooth, and a little bit of product goes a very long way. So being that I hit a roadblock, I'm pretty sure there's so many other people right now that are probably in a roadblock, even with the new year starting, even with the new year just being here, you know, people getting their goals together. They probably haven't even written down their goals, and that's okay because that's a roadblock within itself. There's people that have probably are still battling some issues that are still occurrent from last year, and that's okay. Again, it's okay to not be okay. Just a word of advice: if you truly feel, and this is coming from a sincere place because we've all been there, if you feel like you are not okay, talk to someone. Talk to someone that does not have any biased opinion. Talk to someone that could really help you through these. Whoa, this looks mad bright on here, but I kid you not, I promise it's not. I promise it's not. Talk to someone that can really help you through these issues. Talk to someone that can help you battle whatever it is that you're battling. Being that I recommend therapy. I didn't think therapy was gonna help me that much. Let me tell you, me and my therapists are like these, okay? Get yourself some Jesus, get yourself some therapy, okay? Get yourself Jesus and therapy. I'm blending this out. It looks mad light on camera, but it's crazy because in person it looks flawless. So being that I'm back and being that I've grown so much since I've been back, since I've been gone, I didn't want to come back as the same person. Yes, she is royalty, could bring you makeup. Yes, she can. She could bring you music. Yes, she can. I do not want to be known for only those two things because there's so much more that I can bring to the table. Bitch, I could buy the whole table and the bottles. Period. There's so much more that I want to give you guys, and that's kind of what held me back too, because I'm like, man, what am I gonna bring to the table that's different? What am I gonna bring to the table that is beneficial, that is intentional towards people? What am I gonna bring to the table that's really going to fill their cup? Because a lot of stuff on YouTube is just entertainment. I'm not here to entertain you. I want to be here to help you work through something. I want to be here to help you maybe fight a battle that you're battling. I mean, obviously, I don't really know what you're going through, but hopefully through my story, this could inspire somebody to continue to fight for what they want, fight for a dream that they have. Because the way I'm continuing to grow, I want you guys to grow along with me. And that's some real talk. I literally sat here today and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. But I was like, whatever happens, happens. The way it flows, it flows. And by the way, I'm blending with the Real Techniques 402 brush. I've really been liking blending with this lately. Whatever excess I have, I'm gonna put it on the back of my eyes so I could apply some eyeshadow. I'm gonna set this with a setting spray, and then I'm gonna actually set it. I'm realizing now also that with age, self-care is so important. Self-care is so important because there's a lot of distractions out there. There's a lot of things that are built to take away from you, and if you're not taking care of yourself, who's going to take care of you? My battery's about to die. Really? I'm setting with the Sacha Buttercup. I'm going to set my face with this, change my battery, and I'll be right back. This has been the holy grail, literally, since I got it. Like with this, eyeshadow, contour, blush, all of it. The Crayon case binder, yeah, the bomb. I'm gonna take this warm reddish brownish color right here. I want to take my fluffy blending brush from the Royal Brush Set, and I'm going to use this as my transition color. When I tell you this look is about to be super duper easy, super duper easy. We're getting older in age, and the fact that this year, or should I say last year, has been literally just a reality check for everyone. I think it's safe to say that now we're really trying to think like long haul. We're trying to think bigger. We're trying to think more purposefully. At least I would hope so. Because if you left last year still thinking the same way, Houston, we have a problem. I'm just taking the brown that was right up under it, and that's literally my eyeshadow color. So what I mean by that is we gotta think more purposefully, and that's one thing that has geared me from stepping away, because I had to get my thoughts together. I'm not trying to bring y'all things that are a facade. That's not who I am. That's not my character. I don't know, something about a brown eye has just been everything for me lately. Everything. And my eyeshadow looks lately have been like legit 2 colors, 1 colors, boom boom, in out. I'm taking this brown again, and I'm just gonna dust that underneath the eye. And I'm not quitting YouTube. It's not something that I want to quit. I feel like I've come too far to quit, so quitting would just be stupid, and y'all would not let me live that down. Can I just say, like, I was just very overwhelmed by the amount of people that just wanted to see content. I was surprised. Sometimes you never really realize how much you affect people. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild H2O liner. Knowing that you have support really just makes things so much easier to conquer and to go through. I didn't think people cared. Not that I was looking for that, but I didn't think that people cared that I was gone. I'm asleep. I've been asleep on my potential, and I'm slowly waking up. Slowly waking up. I think I want to bronze today, so we're gonna go into Mocha Mommy. So we're gonna bronze the face, and y'all already know the vibes. Shop She's Royalty, www.shesroyalty.net to enhance your makeup techniques by providing you the proper tools to get a royal face beat. Period. What are your plans for this year? I mean, some people don't really speak on their plans, and I could understand as to why. Because not everybody has the best intentions. Not everybody got the best intentions for you. Literally. People could be right up under your nose and they don't have the best intentions for you. Watch out for them snakes, honey. Watch out for them snakes. Life is too short. Life is too stressful to just like want to live for other people. It's okay to be selfish. It's okay to want to put what you want first. Don't keep pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring into other people, and then you have nothing to pour into yourself, because you're doing yourself a dissatisfaction. Trust me, been there, done that, don't want to go back. I think I'm going to mix these two colors. I'm going to mix this pink color and the orangey brown color. And being that I'm in a happier mindset, I want to make sure that as I grow, I want to be a vessel to help others grow too. I'm gonna set my face, and I'm gonna set my face with the MAC MSF in Deep Dark. And of course I'm gonna use my powder brush. Yeah, baby. Bring it together, honey. I think what really made me realize like all of this is my trip to Haiti. Which reminds me, y'all are gonna hate me for this. I will not be posting the Haiti vlog. I just don't like the way it came out. I'm gonna go into my black Radiance, and I'm gonna take the Sculpt color, which is the color in the middle, and then contour my nose with this. Let's grow together, you guys. Let's become the destined women of purpose that we are supposed to be. Because I refuse to just be one of these regular girls that just thinks that Instagram is life. No, it's not. Like, I don't want to settle for no regular life. Like, it's time to put in work. It's time to make these pieces hit. Make these pieces work. Let me put on my lashes and I'll be right back. And if you are wondering where these lashes are from Shop She's Royalty, www.shesroyalty.net, and this is in the style Slay, because you already know we slaying all 2021 period. It's time to be more purposeful. It's time to be more intentional. It's time to execute everything that you have put your mind to. It's time to put in some work. I'm just taking a brown liquid lipstick, and I'm just lining my lips with this. And then I'm going to take a lighter color and put it in the middle to ombre that bad boy. Alright, put a little highlight in my inner tear duct, and we'll be done. And that's the finished look. If you have stuck through this far, I just want to say thank you for hearing me spiel, hearing me just voice myself, because this is something very transparent and vulnerable. So I just want to say thank you for those of you that stuck through the end of this video. If you are not part of the royal gang, make sure you hit that subscribe button right down there. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified every single time I'm on your screen, your tablet, your phone, wherever, whichever. I'm back. I'm back.
Aucyon.